Hey, it's a ZM update video, not gonna waste your time.
Hey guys, ZM here, back with a video that should have been out more than a week ago. It is my Morphicon 2012/2014 Memories video. You might be asking, why is it both 2012 and 2014? Well, that's because I finally found my photos from Morphicon 2012 so I can finally show those off. Also, I do want to make a mention of why my voice is probably sounding strange right now. My headset that I've been using for audio recording and podcasting for about 3 or so years now has somewhat died on me. One of the speakers is now dead and I can't hear out of one ear. I can still record with it, but it would be distracting for me, so I decided to head into town and get the headset that you're hearing me on right now. With this video and all of my videos onward, the audio will be a bit weird, especially with the contrast between my Pokemon Origins and my Super Mega Force Episode 1 reviews. Yes, I'm finally working on those episodes. I've gotten everything ready for both Pokemon Origins and Super Mega Force Episode 1, I just need some lines to finish both of those episodes. Anywho, that's enough on video stuff, let's head into Morphicon stuff, starting with 2012's convention. Yeah, they had a big MMPR Red statue which was missing from 2014, but oh well. I got a Deca Red cosplayer here, which I believe to be Deca Mexican, can't remember off the top of my head. I also got a picture with the Riders, Rangers, and Rambles crew, and got autographs from all three. I even made a cameo in their Morphicon 2012 movie on Shuko and Shinobi's channel. So many plugs in this video already. Heading into the dealer's room, 2014's was much bigger that time, and we got a shot of the then upcoming SRC MMPR Megazord, a cosplay of the Mega Voyager, love the Zords from In Space so much. We also got the Mega Force toys which were upcoming, still looking for a Vrac though. The Legacy Morpher. Love that thing. And I so wish the Tokyo vinyls weren't cancelled because I wanted that MMPR Megazord badly. We also got a Samurai Mega Mode Red statue, not as big as the MMPR Red statue, mind you. We now got some pics of monster suits from across the franchise. I do recognize some of the suits like Ninja Globber, Wolfbane, and D Bloom, which was supposed to be Bloom of Doom's second form. Hatchosaurus, can't believe what that suit went through. And this one, not so much. And here's the Alpha 6 costume. The thing didn't have the right stand for it, so it was on the floor for the entire convention. Now we get into actor pictures, and the first one is Kerrigan Mahan, who you may recall as freaking Goldar and the voice of the Magna Defender. So meeting this guy in person was amazing. I'm actually friends with the guy on Twitter now. Next up is Brandon J. McLaren, aka Jack from Power Rangers SPD, who is also one of the stars on the show Graceland, and I have seen him on an episode of Blade the TV series. Yes, that does exist. Next up is Royce Heron, aka Miss Appleby from Mighty Morphin. Gosh, she's such a sweetie, it's not even funny. Bruno and Mia Sneak Attack! Yeah, I met these guys too. They are awesome. I also got a few more cosplays, including this one from Oracle01, aka Babs from DeviantArt. I actually met a DeviantArt buddy in person there. She of course cosplayed Mara from Ninja Storm. There was also that Red Ranger Flash Mob, and I got a picture with Overdrive Red after everything went down. Mighty Morphin Black for the win. Memories. Yeah, I was on that stage with them, and I got a pie slammed into my head. Some more cosplays, and this picture. This one picture. I waited about 4 hours in line for this picture, and I was surprised that David Yost had so much energy to stay up during those 4 hours, and I thought his hand was going to cramp up from all those autographs. And you know what? I don't regret any minute of it. Meeting David Yost, for me, was the highlight of that convention. So now, on to Morphicon 2014, and where some trouble happened on my part, which got a lot of people worried about my well-being. Long story short, and I'll try to make this as quick as possible, me and my buddy Ross, this guy, were talking with Mom here about the hotel she helped set up for when me and Ross got down to California. I was supposed to remind Ross about him being the one to pay for the hotel. However, he didn't have that much left on his credit card when we got there to pay the bill, and though I could pay it off, I wouldn't have enough for the convention at all. So thankfully, Mom came to the rescue and paid for one night's stay at the hotel. Here's where the crazy happened. I forgot to inform my friend Craig, Easy Rider, Danny Boy, who started the Henshin Cast, whom I was glad to meet in real life, and even the entirety of Dan's Toku rants. Yeah, the crew of Dan's Toku Rants was worried about me. I made sure to call everybody and let them know that I was perfectly fine. I just couldn't stay the entire weekend like I planned to. That killed me inside. Getting off of the sad stuff, let's get into the good stuff about the weekend. First pick is, of course, the Warner Brothers Water Tower. Yeah, when me and Ross were coming back from Universal Studios, we wandered around trying to find the road to the convention center without having to get on the freeway, and we somehow came across Warner Brothers Studios, which was awesome. Now the cosplays when I got to the convention center. Wow, this is nice. I love the MRPR Red female cosplay. Kinda wish Go Hydra did something like that. Heck, Dancing Fighter did one for Mighty Morphin Black, and she got a dragon shield for hers complete with Power Axe. A very nice Deca Yellow civilian cosplay, and this one here is of PR_media_info from Twitter and on YouTube. Check the guy out. He's got a lot of unreleased PR stuff on his YouTube, which include the monitor footage from the Lightspeed Aquabase. No joke. And yep, there's ZZ rocking that Go Busters gear. Yes, Deadpool Ranger actually exists. Mind blown. Along with a very cool Red Hawk cosplay too. Jared and Camille cosplays, always a treat. A Akashi Satoru cosplay, very nice. Blindsided by badass Goldar cosplay. So nice that we finally got Psycho Ranger cosplays. Hey, Tamashii Nations, if you get to the In-Space Rangers, consider these guys next, please. Huh. A Zet Tokuger cosplay. Never thought I'd see that there. This is just cute artwork and I wanted to snap a shot of it. Speaking of Tokuger, we got a Nijiro Akira cosplay. Very nice, dude. An Eiji and Ankh cosplay duo. My god, this is awesome. Hey, it's the Alpha suit from last time. Yep, we're in the dealer room, guys. First up, Dino Charge toys. Thank God they turned the Triceratops back to pink. And I have heard that the Triceratops is the same from San Diego Comic-Con, but Bandai changed it back to pink due to fan reaction. It should have been pink to begin with so you wouldn't have this problem. Something new was that they had mannequins of both Super Megaforce Red and Dino Charge Red there too. And before you ask, no, I was not able to attend the Saban Brands panel where the Dino Charge team made their debut. I did see a video of that when I got home, and to say I was blown away was an understatement. I freaking love the Dino Charge cast, especially Camille Hyde, whom I believe to be our first African-American Pink Ranger in the history of the franchise. Also, Yamato Kenjo, aka Kyoryu Blue, wished his Dino Charge counterpart good luck on the role. Yeah, I'm not joking. Here's the Morphicon key set, which I now own, and a look at the upcoming Legacy Zords. The Legacy Ultra Zord looks incredible, but my peeve is with the Tiger Zord. You release that first, but not the Thunder Zords first? I guess they could still be working on how to make Red Dragon Thunder Zord work with new articulation and such like that. If they just said that, I'd be fine, but so far, nothing. Next up, we have the figures for the Dino Charge Rangers, the Vivix, the Foot Soldiers, and of course, Dole Gold, aka Fury. God, I want this figure! It looks to me like Fury's figure has a waist swivel and ankles from the new prototype pictures we saw. I'm definitely buying this guy when I see him. Next up for the Legacy items, we have Saba, and God, I'm buying this thing! It has been confirmed that Tony Oliver, one of the best guys behind Mighty Morphin, has reprised his role for this toy. And I don't mind paying $100 for this guy now because of that confirmation. Then here's some pics of the Tamashii Nations booth, very small from last time, which was much bigger. Still, they had some stuff there like Renewal Kabuto, which I wasn't able to get, but I will get him someday. And here's all of the Power Ranger figure arts thus far. Bluefin has stated in the past that Bandai Japan is looking for fan input on which series to do next for figure arts, and they asked Bluefin to tell the fans to spam their Facebook with one of three choices: Zeo, In Space, or Time Force. I'd personally want In Space because it would get us closer to possible Psycho Ranger figure arts, but I would love a Zeo Gold figure art along with a Quantum Ranger figure art too. Cosplays again, and here's both Wolf and Titanium. Nice. Here's at Tsuyoshi Nonaka's booth, and yes, I saw this in person. This thing is a beast. He even had a custom G1 RC from a junked G1 Rodimus. And you know what? That completely works! Why Hasbro didn't do this before, I have no idea. Heading into the actors, I got a picture with both Kevin Duhaney and Jeff Perazzo from Dino Thunder. God, these guys rocked. Here's a neat Alpha cosplay, along with a Divatox cosplay with a Piranhatron cosplay too. Here comes this one. Oh boy. I met Sean Johnson during Morphicon twice! Once after he got out of a panel, we shook hands, and I said how I was amazed that his Lightspeed Morpher still fit on his wrist. Second time was with this picture where I shook his hand again. God, this dude rocks! Next up is Mr. I'm Scottish! Ari Boylan from RPM. Sadly no Dan Ewing there, but this makes up for it. So many Ranger actors with helmets. Aniki must be getting overtime for the helmets he makes. Anywho, next! Yeah, I literally have nothing. It's Yuta Mochizuki, aka Tyranno Ranger Geki, aka Kamen Rider J, at a Power Rangers convention. Which is apparently something he's wanted to do for a while now, and to meet his Power Rangers counterpart. Gee! A Sentai actor wanting to meet his Power Rangers counterpart? What bizarro land have we entered now? Back to cosplay for a bit, here's a very interesting Ghetto Ninja Red cosplay. The Ghetto part is essentially the black coat from Shinkenger. This one guy cosplayed as Andros, but I wasn't able to get a clear shot of him. And I didn't get a picture with Christopher Kamen Lee. Hopefully it can come to Morphicon 2016. And here's another nice one. Rhett Fisher with a sneaked Ron Roge, aka Captain Mitchell in there. More cosplays with a Civilian Ramirez, Escape from Go Busters, Enter from Go Busters. So much Go Busters love here. Civilian Kyoryuger cosplays, the TMNT Turtle Van with Leo in the driver's seat, a Tokyo Go-Go cosplay, which I believe to be Sony Ireland, but again, might be wrong. And what was the best cosplay of the convention that won the costume contest this year, freaking Bosco! Yes, this dude's Bosco cosplay is awesome! And finally, before I left to go home, here's a shot of two cosplayers of Dr. Olshade, Yayoi, and the male Kyorti Violet. Best way to end Morphicon? Bosco and Kyorti Violet's aplenty. Finally, we come to my haul for this year's convention. Seems like a lot for so little. First up from Universal Studios. I was able to get my hands on the exclusive evac toy, and he is marvelous. No weapons though. Shrug. Thankfully, his hands on a 5mm peg hole, so any weapon can fit. Even the freaking Energon Saber can fit in his hands. Next up are Figuarts. My friend Craig was able to go to San Diego Comic-Con, and after I paid him the money, I got the exclusive armored MMPR Black Figuart. Sadly, I had to fix his arm out of the box, but I will explain more in his review. Also got a Feist Blaster Figuart from him for only $25. And I wasn't leaving the convention without my main man, Shadow Moon. This guy is gorgeous. You'll also notice the big MMPR red in the back. That is actually a pancake pillow from Flophouse, who have the license to make these things based on popular franchises. They were only $25 and $40 for two of them. I couldn't say no to the red one. You probably already noticed the thing in the corner. Yes, I finally got my hands on a Sengoku driver with a $5 Ichigo Lockseed. Now I gotta hunt down the other rider indicators, or find someone who's willing to make them for me, along with hunting down more Lockseeds. Joy! These next two aren't from Morphicon, but I'm counting them in the video. Next up is Age of Extinction Grimlock, which was a gift from my mom. This guy is great, but you probably already noticed that he is actually holding his mace instead of by the peg. Sadly, the peg tore off of the mace when I got him that day, so I did some surgery on Grimlock so he can hold his mace more accurately instead of by the peg. Finally, from Deno of Toku Nation, I won a contest while I was away, and I got the mini plot set for Tokyo. As you guys know, most mini plot stickers aren't that great, so I will mostly be painting this thing. Some stickers may get used, but we'll see. So that's about it for my Morphicon memories for both 2012 and 2014. I hope you enjoyed the video, and stay tuned for more reviews coming up, and special thanks to the Morphicon crew for making this year the best Morphicon ever so far, Danny Boy, whom I got to meet in person, and all the actors that I met and really gelled with while I was there. If you guys got questions, comment down below on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, and tell me what you thought about it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Celtics Millennium, signing out. Laters.